The car that we picked up on Route 66 was a 2007 Lotus Exige, a car that I knew absolutely nothing about, a car that didn't have a spare tire, a car with a 4-cylinder motor, which seemed a little bizarre for me to an exotic sports car with such a small cubic inch motor. But it was an extremely fun car. It was a go-kart. And if anybody ever has an opportunity to take a Lotus out, they need to do that. Not a car that I personally would want to hop in every day and drive. It was a little rough, a little crude, a little loud, not necessarily the coolest thing on a warm day, but most definitely a car that would get looks. I was driving the car once between Nashville and Knoxville on Interstate 40, and traffic kind of got tight. 2-lane road. You had a couple trucks that were trying to pass one another, and traffic was backed up. And it was well after dark that night, and I recall I was driving, and this guy in a minivan pulls up beside me, and you know, if it's a cute girl, you might want to make eye contact, but a van full of guys, you're just not going to look over. You're going to be focused on what's in front of you. And I'm trying to avoid looking over at them because I know they're staring down at the car. And the thing you have to remember about this little car, it just set like 48 inches off the top of the ground. And so I'm looking up at this van of guys, and they pull open the sliding door. And at this point, I've got to look. I don't know if they're going to, throw something at me or what. And the guy, he's motioning me for me to roll down my window. So I roll down the window, and he's like, "What kind of car is that?" He says, "What is it? I've never seen anything like it." So at 60 miles an hour, he and I are trying to have a conversation with all the wind noise, and I'm trying to explain a little bit about the car. But that was a fun car because you don't see too many of them, and everywhere that you had that individual car, somebody always come up for a conversation and ask, what is that? What are you driving?